Let's get to the final trade of the day now with Mike Patton, the head trader at Thunder Trading. Hello to you, Mike. Tell us about your trade.
Okay, this one might be a little surprising to a lot of people, but CrowdStrike, CRWD.
All right, Mike, why pick that troubled stock?
First, obviously, we know that CrowdStrike had a massive failure on a update that caused global chaos, flights canceled, companies losing hundreds of millions of dollars as a result. So all those things are true. And the company stock has taken a beating as a result. We've come down from near $400 a share to right now we're trading around $216, right? So this is a pretty devastating blow for the company stock, nearly a 50% loss of equity. Now, here's the thing. They have earnings coming up on September the 4th, it looks like. So that's about a month from now. I don't think now is the right moment to do this, but after those earnings come out, what we want to look at is how things were going up until this debacle. I do think that they will have to pay up. I mean, I don't think they're going to have to pay as much as they're being sued for. This is something that will probably correct itself eventually. The company is still a leader in this field, for cybersecurity. So I do think that there's not a realistic chance that they're going to be replaced by anyone. Also, I don't think most companies would be willing to replace them at this point, because if you do, who's to say the next person or next company you replace them with is going to be any better, right? So in short, I do think this one looks like a situation similar to what happened to Meta in 2022, where it was a massive decline and then eventually came back sharply.
That is so true. People thought it was over for Facebook, now Meta, and eventually the stock turned around and hit record highs. What's your trade in CrowdStrike?
But in a year's time, I would not be surprised if we're back above 300. So that's the basic play. Obviously, keep an eye on the news. If any new developments come up, that's one thing. But at this stage, we've seen pretty much all of the talk, all of the information out there. So I can't really see what else would possibly come up at this point. If I'm correct, then they go in front of some committee in the House or something like that already. If I'm correct, they met with some government. They had to testify to some government officials. So I do think right now we have a good handle on what the situation looks like, and I do think there's a good opportunity. So anywhere between 200 and 216 to 216 looks fine. If it gets down to 180, 170, then obviously things are definitely not over and settled yet. But my upside has to be minimum $300 a share. Most likely closer to 360 would be where it'd be at in a year or so. So looks like a decent opportunity, and earnings come out 30 days. So if you want to wait, just wait for that, and then you have a chance to do it then.
A big call by a big trader. Thank you, Mike.
Awesome.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.